Yes. So today's episode is going to be more about selling real estate. Yeah, this topic are for like newbies, people that are new into real estate. So if you're kind of like new in the real estate industry or you're planning to join the real estate business, you need to watch this video. This video is for you. Selling real estate. So first things first, we need to talk about what's real estate. Real estate is everything land and its properties. That is anything attached to it. I'll repeat myself again. Real estate is anything land and its properties, that is anything attached to it. There are three parts to real estate. Number one, the developer, the person building or developing the landed property. Second is the agent, we call them realtor, the person, the middleman, the person selling the property to the final consumer, the investor. Number three, you already know the investor. The investor is a person that puts our money into real estate, that buys any landed property or building, either for personal use or for commercial use. Now, the next question is who can sell real estate? Anybody. The answer is anybody. Anybody can sell real estate. So before now, there used to be a tradition. People used to think, okay, the people that can sell real estate are these kind of professional people. You must go to a university to acquire the certificate to sell real estate. But thank God for social media and digitalization. Now it's easy for anybody to sell real estate. And when I say anybody, I mean anybody. Even if you have school certs, even if just SSC certificate you have, you can sell real estate. All you just need to have is your phone and internet. Yes, with your phone and internet, you can sell real estate. So if you're a new person in the space and your mindset coming to sell real estate is I want to cash out, I want to come and make money, I want to come and make 100 million, I want to come and make 500 million because you saw someone who was celebrated. Maybe the person bought a new car, the person did something new because of real estate money. You're not thinking, I want to join real estate so I can build my house in the next 6 months. I can buy that car in the next 6 months. Sometimes it can be disappointing. To be honest, to be truthful, it can be sometimes you can stay as long as 6 months, you might not make sales. Yes. But if you get all things right, if you get all things right and you're consistent, definitely you'll be successful. But there are people selling real estate that they've not made sales in 1 year. The people who even joined and in their first year they didn't make sales at all. They didn't make sales. So imagine posting, selling the business every day. You are posting on your WhatsApp status, come and buy this property, selling for. Some will even go as far as doing videos, going for tours. Yet 1 year they don't make sales. Some 2 years before they will make their first sales. So the truth is, real estate is not a business of it's sure for me today. I post today, I must sell today. It takes you a certain level. It takes for you to get to a certain level of network, and demand for you to be so certain that okay, when I put this property out there, when I put it out there, at least in less than 1 month, I will make sales. But let me now tell you the greatest shocker, even the best sellers in real estate, the best marketers, sometimes might not even close that property in 1 month. Might not close that property in 1 month. So if you're coming into real estate with the mindset that in less than 3 months, in less than 6 months, I will cash out, I'll buy that Benz, I'll buy that Range Rover. Sorry to disappoint you. Sometimes it might take more than that. And luckily for you, it might even take days. I know people who joined today and it took them days. I know people who joined like it didn't take them up to 1 month. They made their first sale. And it's when I talk about sales, I don't mean sales of hundreds of thousands, like millions. And they got commissions in millions. Yes, some persons are so fortunate. Some persons already have the network. Why some persons they don't have the network, they have to grow. That's how real estate is. That's how real estate is. So, but the truth is, I still tell anybody, real estate has the capacity to change your life. Yes, real estate is a business. Selling real estate is a business that has the capacity to change your life. I've seen real estate change people's life. When I mean change people's life, I mean I've seen someone who, as at 2019, 2020, he used to like hawk bottled water around
What is it?
around VGC. That's what those are the things he used to do, like hawk bottled water, hawk drinks around VGC. Fortunately for him, he got introduced into the business. He didn't really take it that serious, but he was always present, going for trainings because he he fell in love with the gathering and the people. He was always showing up. And when you show up for this kind of meetings, most times you go with giveaways. So basically, he was attracted to more of the giveaways. But he was always coming, always coming. He was taking the business serious and all. One day, I just heard that this person closed sale. His first sale after how many months? Months. He made sales of millions. How? He met someone in traffic. After trying to sell water, the person was not interested in water. Then he gave the person flyer that even if you will not buy water from me, at least one day you will buy your house from me. And the person just felt interested in the flyer. Literally, the guy didn't even know how to close that deal. He had to bring the person to the office. The professionals at the office helped him close that deal. But the bottom line is, real estate helped him make his first million. And there are so many people like that. Real estate helped make their first million. There are so many people that they've not touched their first 10 million. They've not made their first 15 million. They've not made their first 20 million. It was real estate. Real estate helped them make their first big hit. So if you're thinking, the truth is, real estate can change your life. Yes. Real estate can give you that block money ASAP, but it's not easy. It's actually not easy. So if you're a student, whether you're a student, whether you're working 8 to 5, whether you have your own business, you have your own shop, the truth is you can sell real estate. And the truth is, I encourage everybody to sell real estate. That's one of the truths. I encourage everybody to kind of like sell real estate. You get me? Even if you are working 8 to 5, you're a banker. I know many bank. Okay, when you come for trainings, when you come for meetings, you'll find out that, in fact, so many realtors were bankers. Oh, this is a fact now. When you see a gathering of 20 realtors, when you see a gathering of 20 realtors, check it, ask. You'll find out that over 6 to 7 of them were bankers before, were coming from the banking sector. Why? Many of them were selling, many of them were marketers for banks, but they realized that what they can make in real estate is so much, way more than what they were making while being marketers for banks. I'm still saying it is a fact. When you go to any real estate gathering of 10 to 20 persons, find out, you will see that 6 to 7 were in the banking industry before. 6 to 7 are coming from banking industry. It's a fact. I encourage everyone to join real estate. The truth is, you don't know what you're missing if you're not selling real estate. Truth is, if you are not in the cycle of real estate, you're missing. If you are not investing in real estate, if you are not selling real estate, if you're not developing real estate, you're missing. So I'm encouraging everybody. If you're listening to me now, or you're watching this video, come and join real estate. Come and sell real estate. You need real estate. Funny enough, how people think real estate needs them. Yes, it's so funny how people think real estate needs them. You need real estate. That's the truth. Oh, you don't know. If you don't sell that property, somebody else will sell it. I don't know if you've seen situations whereby you said, I don't think I'll market this product. I don't think I'll market this product. Then few days or few weeks down the line, you're seeing sold out. The property did not sell itself. Someone sold it. So the truth is, if you don't sell that property, someone will sell it. And even if nobody decides to sell it over time, except it's a faulty property, if it's not a faulty property, over time, the property is even appreciating. It's appreciating. So whoever owns the property is gaining more. So the truth is, you need real estate more than real estate needs you. That's the point. So selling real estate, either you are selling or you are buying, you need real estate more than real estate needs you. So forget the fact that you're thinking, I will not sell this, I will not. If you don't sell, somebody else will sell it and they will make that money. But the question is, there's no limit to how much you can make selling real estate. There's actually no limit. There's no limit. You can sell 100 properties today. You can sell 300 tomorrow. You can sell 1 million. There's no limit. If you're working 8 to 5, there's a limit to what you can make as an 8 to 5 person. you can't make highest, you can't make more than your salary and maybe other chop. You can't. There's a limit to what you can make as a salary earner. But in real estate, there is no limit. There is basically no limit. You will see people selling 4 properties in a month, and one building might be valued for over 300 million, hundreds of millions, and the person sold 4 a month. Calculate the person's commission. Calculate. So, please, back to what I was saying. Anybody can sell real estate. Anybody. You don't need a special degree to sell real estate. You don't need a special. No, anybody can sell real estate. First things first, are you ready? If you're ready, then start positioning yourself. In this video, I'll be telling you how to sell real estate. Yeah. In this video, basically, I'll be telling you the basic things you need, how to sell real estate. But we've made it clear, anybody can sell real estate. And there's a popular notion that is common among the laymen, where they feel many ladies in the industry are bending over. You hear them, I see it a lot when I go online, and you go to Tunde Ednot's post, when he posts maybe any realtor or anything, when you go down to the comment section, you see things like the few female realtors, most female realtors are bending over. So I'll tell you this for a fact. Yes, we have more women in real estate. Yes, we have more women selling real estate, but we also have successful men too. And I can tell you, the truth is, every 10 gathering of realtors, when you check a gathering, for every 10 gathering of successful realtors, you find out that 5 to 4 of them are male. So what does that mean? That is, the ratio of successful women in real estate to men is 60 to 40. 60 to 40. Yes, check it, awards. Check awards night and co. Yes, we have more women. Yes, they praise more women. But when you check the figures or the ratio, you find out that it's always within 60 to 40. So the question is, the 40% men that are successful in real estate, are they bending over? If we can agree that 40% of the successful men in real estate are not bending over, it's also safe to agree that 40% out of the 60% of the successful women in real estate are also not bending over. That's the truth. So now, what does that bring us to? Makes us understand that the people bending over are way less. Way less. So I'm not saying there are no corruption in the industry or no, who am I to judge? But what am I saying is, from these facts, you can see that the people bending over are way less compared to those not bending over. And it's common in all industry. So don't let this discourage you from not joining real estate. Because I know when I talk to especially some ladies, sell real estate, they'll be like, no, I don't have the power to be, I will not come and be bending over. They'll not be like, don't want me to. But the truth is, it's everywhere. Even at your office place, there are ladies who are bending over to get higher promotions. It's everywhere. Everywhere. In the medical sector, in the real estate sector, banking sector, even agricultural sector. Oh, you don't know there are female people too bending down in agricultural sector. So it's everywhere. So don't let that discourage you from selling real estate. As a woman, don't let it discourage you from selling real estate. Say, okay, how will people see me? They will think I am. No. I just showed you. Anywhere you see them celebrating realtors, check it. Women are actually more. It's a fact. But check the ratio. For every 10 persons they celebrate, women might be 6 to 7, the men might be 3, 4, which is around 60 to 70%. So it's safe to say those 30% men or 40% men that are being celebrated, did they bend over? No. So it's also safe to assume that 40% out of the 60% of women being celebrated are not also bending over. So the people actually bending over are just small fractions. So don't let this discourage you from, no. Don't let all this discourage you from selling real estate. Don't. There are so many things that can discourage you from selling real estate. So many things. So many things. But don't let this discourage you. Don't let this discourage you. And the worst part is, some persons may ask, do I need to quit my job to start selling real estate? No. In fact, let me tell you the truth. If you have a job that is working well for you, don't quit it. Don't quit it. All you just need to do is create time every week to attend seminars, trainings. You need knowledge. Create time every week to attend trainings. Actually, just then, I believe you don't work 7 days in a week. Then create another time for you to go out to meet people, to network and market. Just 2 days, 1 day out of your holidays, your 3 days in a week, and another 1 day during the week for you to attend training. Just simple. Real estate is for anybody, and in fact, real estate is for everybody. Everybody should be in the cycle of real estate. Everybody, be you an investor, either you are the one developing or marketing. Now you don't have money to buy. Even if you are buying real estate, even if you are investing, you can still sell. Please do real estate today. I want you to sell real estate today. After this video, I should have at least 50, 100 people calling and say, okay, where's your office? I want to come for trainings. I want to come for seminars. I want to learn how to sell real estate. Real estate can make you money. Real estate will not even can, will make you money. Yes, that's the truth. Real estate will make you money. And the earlier you start, the better for you. Real estate will make you money. So wrapping up on the fact that anybody can sell real estate, I want to also let you know, even as a student, while you're in school, you can sell real estate. Yes. I have a younger sister. She's in school, Ladoke Akintola University. I remember when she was in 300 level, she had a friend who just wanted to buy, the person wanted to buy property, and she called me all, blah, blah, blah. I showed her some properties in Ekpe. I showed her some properties in Ibejuleki, and she was just sending the video pictures to the person. Fortunately for her, the person picked interest in Ekpe and bought 2 plots. She got that commission while in school. Imagine as a student while in school, she got that commission. She got it. So as a student, nothing stops you from selling real estate. In fact, as a student, that's even the best time to sell real estate. Because the earlier you start making money before you leave school, the better and easier life will be after school. Oh, they didn't tell you. The people not tell you. You didn't think people saying life after school will be easy. That's a lie. That's a lie. Many people saying life for some persons, yes, it will be low. It will be. For some persons, life after school will be very, very easy. Very, very easy. Some of them will even travel abroad. Some of them will get married. But if you're ready to start planning life now, start selling real estate, even as a student, yes, this is the best time to start selling real estate. Imagine as a student, you're making around 500K every month, as little as 500,000 every month as a student. Imagine, how will you feel as a student if you're making around 500K every month as a student? It's possible. I know people who make more than that, and they are students in Unilag. Yes. So you can make more. There is no limit to the amount of money you can actually make in real estate. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. There's no limit to the amount of money you can make in real estate. And it does not require you to be, as long as you are ready to make money, legitimately, work smart and be consistent, you will make money. Yes, you will make money. You will make money. So first things first, let's talk about success in real estate. Success in real estate is dependent on 4 things. For you to be successful in real estate, at least you must check out these 4 things. Now, when you start your real estate journey, I'll tell you for a fact, success in real estate is dependent on 4 things. Number 1, knowledge. What do you know? Success in real estate is dependent on the level of knowledge you've acquired. What do you know? Number 2, network. Who do you know? Who knows you? Number 3, smart work. Number 4, consistency. Now I'm going to break all this down, so we'll go through it. But if you'll be successful, if you must be successful selling real estate, you must check out these 4 boxes. And believe me, it's not easy. It's a whole lot of work. A whole lot of work. Number 1, knowledge. What do you know? What do you know? Do you think, what's your level of product knowledge? What's your experience? That's why we encourage people to come. See, even the Bible says, do not forsake the gathering of the brethren. Yes, even the Bible says it. There's a part in the Bible that says, do not forsake the gathering of the brethren. In real estate, do not forsake the gathering of realtors, where they are holding trainings, seminars, attend. Oh, is it the same thing they are saying here? They are saying attend. You pick something new. Attend. The more you hear it, the more it sticks. And the more you listen to people's testimony, the more enlightened you'll be. The more you listen to people say, okay, this was my experience when I was trying to close this deal. This was my encounter. You're learning. Now, why do we listen to people's mistake? Why do we learn from people's mistake? We learn from people's mistake so we don't end up making their mistake. I don't know if you understand. Learning from people's experience is like going to an exam hall and you have someone who has written that same exam tell you how they wrote the exam, what to do and what not to do. Simple. Success is guaranteed. That is how when you go to seminars and you hear successful authors speak, that is just what you're doing. You're saving yourself so many stress. You're saving yourself because when you encounter some scenarios, you'll be able to relate to be like, oh, this person said this person said that. Okay, this is the next thing I'm going to do. When you start facing difficult clients and they ask some questions, you already know the answer by default because you were present in gatherings of real estate. Knowledge is key. If you want to grow in real estate, the amount of knowledge you have is very important. In fact, the amount of knowledge you have in real estate, be it from product knowledge, selling knowledge. Oh, you don't know selling is a skill. Oh, you don't know. If you're hearing this for the first time, if this is new for the first time, click in the comment section that this is new. Selling is a skill, is new to you. See, don't know that selling is a skill. Nobody is born as a natural marketer. Nobody is born as a natural salesman. Even if you have the gift of speaking, some persons are gifted with the gift of speaking. Yes, some persons have the gift of speaking. But even if you have the gift of speaking, you still need to learn the art of selling. Yes, even if you're being blessed with the gift of speaking, you need to learn the art of selling. Selling is a skill. And it's not a skill that you are born. No. You learn it. You work it. You work your progress in learning how to sell. For every successful salesman, every fire-branded salesman you know out there, spend time in the place of learning how to sell. Spend time in the place of acquiring knowledge, of surrounding himself with people that were already successful salesmen. Yes. Selling is a skill, and you need to learn it. See, how far you will go in real estate, first of all, begins with the knowledge you have on how to sell real estate. There are some places you ought to be at some particular time. You have to have that knowledge before you can be there. You don't know. The way you try to sell to Dangote is different from the way you try to sell to an Igbo chief in Alaba market. Oh, you don't know. All these things are knowledge. You need to acquire this knowledge. And these are experience you get over time. It's not something you just get one day. Selling is a skill. The way you will sell to Alakija, Otedola & Co., the way you will meet Otedola and sell to them, market to them, is different from the way you will market to maybe a trader. It's just a different approach. Knowledge is key, and you need to start acquiring knowledge today. Today, you need to start acquiring knowledge. Number one, first things first, product knowledge. You need to have adequate product knowledge. You can't even sell what you don't know. Oh, you can't sell what you don't know. So you need adequate product knowledge first. Have enough knowledge about the product. So when you encounter a prospect, and you start asking questions, or like how many meters, what is this, what are the documents, you should be able to answer boldly. Yes, you should be able to answer boldly when you meet a prospect. That's the essence of gathering product knowledge. So when we talk about knowledge, the first thing you need first, product knowledge. Product knowledge. The next knowledge you need is audience. Target audience knowledge. The next knowledge you need after product knowledge is audience knowledge. Who are the people that needs this product? Who are the people demanding for this product? Where are these people? Where can I find these people? What are the classes of these people? Where are they? Where do they go to? Where will I see them? Will I get them online? Will I get them maybe in a 5-star location? Will I get them in functions? Will I get them at the airport? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Dangote is online, but you don't expect Dangote to find Dangote comment sections. So if you plan to market to Dangote, you know you're not going to comment sections to be looking for Dangote. I don't know if you understand. See, audience knowledge is very important. After product knowledge, the next knowledge you need to acquire is audience knowledge. Then you need what? Marketing and sales knowledge. Marketing and sales knowledge is very important. How do I market this product? How do I hawk this product? Oh, you don't know. But you have to hawk your product. The moment you decide to become a realtor, that product, that property is also your property. You don't know that the commission you are earning, the money you're making from commission is a share from the income of selling that product. Okay, do you think the company just give you giveaways? When you sell a product, they just give you, take 10% commission, 20% commission, 50% commission. Do you think they just do all that? 5% commission? Do you think they just do all that? No. The 5%, the 10% is a share from that property's equity after being sold. So what does that make you? A shareholder. Oh, you don't know. As a realtor, you're a shareholder to both the companies and their product. You don't know. As a realtor, you're a shareholder to every product you sell. Yes, your commission is a share from the income after selling that property. 5%, you sold a property of 100 million. They gave you 10 million, which is 10% of 100 million. What's the difference within someone who sells his company for 100 million and a 10% shareholder takes 10 million? What's the difference? The only difference is you are not equitable shareholders to the company. But as a realtor, every property you market, you're a shareholder to that property. Oh, you don't know? So you need to start taking ownership from today. So that's why I say, as a realtor, you need, after product knowledge, audience knowledge, the next knowledge you need is marketing, sales knowledge. How do I hawk this product? You will hawk it, either you like it or not. You will hawk it. You will not sit down one place. Customers will not come and meet you one place. Some persons are so fortunate, they will just stay. Customers will come and meet them. Some persons, they will hawk it. And when I mean hawk it, either you hawk it digitally or physically. Hawking your product is either you do it digitally through social medium. Either you hawk it digitally through social media or physically. Either way, you would hawk that product. Either you start posting on WhatsApp status, Instagram, running sponsored ad, Facebook, YouTube, or you start going physically to locations like Eco hotels. You start going to Radisson, going to big locations where you meet A-list people. Either way, you should be ready to hawk that business. You should be ready. And you need knowledge, marketing knowledge. How do I talk? See, you don't just show up in front of a person and tell the person, sir, I want you to come and buy this land. It is selling for. No, their approach to it. Their strategies. These are knowledge you acquire. These are knowledge you acquire when attending seminars, real estate seminars. So you need this knowledge. Very important. Very, very important. You need this knowledge. First of all, like I said, product knowledge, audience knowledge, marketing knowledge. Then the last knowledge you need, financial management. Financial management knowledge. You need that. As a realtor, you need to know, okay, What's my budget for this week in terms of marketing? How do I manage funds? And when I make it, real estate is a business, not a skill. Some persons will earn commission, earn money, and the next thing, boom, they swallow it. Months down the line, you see them, and it will look like they never made millions throughout their lifetime. Because they don't know how to manage money. Many realtors don't even know how to manage money. Because the truth is, real estate is a business whereby you're not making money every day. So there's no cash flow every day. Oh, you don't know. Selling real estate is a business whereby you might not get cash flow every day. It might come in once a month, once a week, twice a month, 3-4 times a year. Sometimes it might come in every month for every year. But real estate is a business that is not banked on cash flow, except for the developers, the real estate company. But as a realtor, it's a business that is not banked on cash flow, especially for you. It's not a business that is guaranteed money will be coming in every day. So at the end of the day, you see so many realtors, it will look like they've never made money in their life. It will look like they've never touched money. Some realtors have touched hundreds of millions. And some of them, when you see them, it's like they've never touched money in their life. Why? They lacked financial management knowledge. How to manage money, they don't know. How to channel this money into marketing and to keep some for emergency, they don't know. They don't know. They don't even know how to manage their network. Okay, these are the amount of people we have making inquiries. Where we for per post, these are the amount of people that make inquiries. At the end of the day, these are the amount of inspections we have a month. Many of them don't even keep record. Many realtors don't keep records. They don't have this knowledge. They don't keep records. Okay, these are the amount of inspections I do every month. How do I increase this number? If I put this amount of money, if I invest this amount of money in marketing, I would have more numbers coming for more inspection, which means more what? More possibility of sales. They don't even have this record to begin with. As a realtor, the first danger you'll be doing to yourself is not having a record, not having records in books. Keep records. Keep records. How many inspections do I go to in a month? And in that month, out of all these inspections, how many become successful? How many buy? What are the complaints? What are the feedbacks? Where do people, where is there more demand? Is it in Ekpe? Is it in Lekki? Is it in buildings in Lekki? So I would know, okay, this is where I'll channel more of my energy. When I run sponsored ads, when I run 4-5 ads, which one do people respond to more? Do they respond to the landed property more than the buildings? And the buildings, what do they say? What are they saying? Many realtors don't keep these records. At the end of the day, when realtors make money from commissions, first thing they do is they start solving problems. Some of them go as far as solving family problems. Let me tell you first things first. As a realtor, as a person, you can't solve all the problem in life. In fact, you can't solve all your family problem. Oh, you don't know this. You don't know this truth. Oh, let me tell you. You can never solve all your family problem. You can never solve all your family problem. You can never solve it. If the persons who are having these problems are not working hard, are not dedicated to solving it themselves, you cannot solve it for them. So the best thing you will do for your family members is to introduce them into real estate. Let them start selling real estate too. Oh, you don't know. As a realtor, if you're making money every month and the thing you're doing is to be giving one family member 200K every month, 300K every month, that's the worst thing you can do to yourself. You can't solve family problems. There's a saying, problem no dey finish, and it's a fact. Problem no dey finish. So most times, when realtors touch money, start making money, they think they are the messiah. I'll be the one to solve my family problem. I'll be the one to take my family out of. Good. The only way you can do it is to make them to start making their own money. And it's simple, introduce them into the same business you're doing that is making you money, real estate. Let them to start making their own money. That's how they solve problem. But if you're always waiting, when you make that 2 million naira, 3 million naira, you'll be giving them money. Believe me, you will not even have money to invest in your business. And that's the truth. Many realtors make money, but don't put back money into that business. They don't even see real estate as a business. They see it as a hobby, as a temporal skill or hobby. Oh, you don't know. Many realtors do not even see the real estate business as a business. They see it as a hobby, as a part-time thing. I'm just doing it now till I see the light. Till I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let me tell you the truth now. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. If there will be any light at the end of the tunnel, you will be the one to put it there. When you get to the end of the tunnel with the lights you are coming with, you will now put that light at the end of the tunnel for your unborn generations to come. There is no light. Oh, you don't know. If anybody is telling you there's any light at the end of the tunnel, it's a big lie. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. You put the light there. You are the one meant to put the light at the end of any tunnel for your unborn generations. So as a realtor, if you're making money and you're thinking you are Messiah, and when you give to people, it's easier for them to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good. I'm not saying don't help your family members. Please help your family members. But know when to draw the line. At least have a certain percentage from the money you make that will be invested back into the business so you can make more. It's a business. Real estate is a business. And it's that time real estate is a business. And the more you take it serious, the more you make serious money. Oh, you didn't get that? The more you take real estate business serious, the more you make serious money from the business. Do you know so many realtors don't even have what they call capital, in quote, capital, money they would invest in the business or money they would use to run the business. Most investors don't even know what they call running costs. They don't know what they call running. They don't even know the word running costs. Most. What they just know is, I have transport to come for this training. I have transport to go to this location. That is all. They don't even know that there's what we call running costs. This will be the amount of money I will invest in airtime or data for cold calling. This is the amount of money I'll put for Meta ads. This is the amount of money I'll put for YouTube AdSense, YouTube ads. This is the amount of money we would also put for inspections. This is the amount of money I will put for what they call market tour, visiting marketplaces to convince people. This is the amount of money I'll put for executive hangouts, going to places like Eco Hotel, Transcorp, so I can meet people, I can network. And when you go to these places, you hope you know you're not just going there to sit down. You would order things. You would look sharp and you would order things. These are the money I will use to get access to people. They don't know all these things. Many realtors don't know all this. All they just know is, I'm posting this property till I sell. And when I sell, it's time to ball. They don't have a percentage they invest back in the business. And they're doing themselves harms. At the end of the day, you now see so many realtors who have made millions, hundreds and hundreds of millions, and they have nothing to show for. We're in a generation whereby we have so many realtors making money, but few to show for. Yes, because many people lack the right financial knowledge, financial management knowledge. They lack it. So the only thing they know is, how to sell, but they don't know how to save and how to invest. In fact, so many realtors, I don't know if you've seen scenarios where you see some person like, I sold this estate, I sold this place. So many years, but they don't even have properties in those places. You've seen scenarios like that. So many realtors. There was a time, I knew someone who said, I sold VGC now. I sold this estate, Royal Pine in Orchid. I sold VGC. Even this one in Aja, I sold. And the next question I asked the man is, wow, you must have a lot of land here too. The next thing he started doing is, scratching his head. He said, it's not like that though. It's not like that. You won't understand. I said, and the next thing I asked him, what was the money? How much were you making per plot? And how many plots in total did you sell? Do you know it was shocking to realize this man sold more than 10 plots in total in all these places? And how much was a plot of land in all these places? 10, 20 BGC as at 2015, 16. How much was a plot of land? Do you know he could have actually bought himself a plot if he wanted to, if he planned to, if he worked towards it? Do you know what it is selling 10 plots? But at the end of the day, he has nothing to show for. He has nothing to show for for the years of work. And this is the same story we are having in real estate. So many realtors currently don't have a lot to show for the sales they've made over the years selling real estate because of one thing: they lack financial management. They lack financial management, and many of them don't even know how to invest. So, speaking about knowledge, like I said, first thing you need to learn: product knowledge, audience knowledge, marketing knowledge, financial management knowledge. These are very important. Every other knowledge you would learn them while on the job. Experience as you're going on the job, you learn them in terms of location, how to location and its marketing perks. You learn them over time. And as you grow on the job, you learn all these things. But the four basic knowledge you need, four basic knowledge that will determine your success in real estate are these four things: from the product knowledge, audience knowledge, marketing knowledge, and financial management knowledge. So we're going to go down to number 2, network. Network. In fact, I've seen people who had little knowledge in real estate. I've seen people who had little knowledge in real estate, but due to their network, they were able to be making money every month. They were making turnovers every month. Yes, I will repeat myself again. I said, I've seen persons in the real estate space who had little knowledge and experience, but due to their network, their background, the people they know and the people that know them, they were able to be successful easily. Their success was easy in real estate. There was this friend of mine I know. He had so many siblings abroad, so many uncles abroad, and he comes from a royal family. Then, as a young guy, during his time, he was a working boy. Let's use it in quote. He was a working boy, so he knew so many working people. He decided to start selling real estate, and it was so easy for him compared to persons I know, because he had siblings abroad. His siblings, they trust him. His first sale was 3 plots. Yes, 3 plots. He joined. He made that sale the next week. 3 plots, 3 million per plot, and he got commission of 20%. So you know what that means? He made 1.8 million naira out of that transaction. His first sale, just a week after joining real estate, attending the meeting, because of what? Network. The people he knows and the people that know him. I know another lady, she's a lawyer. She decided to start selling real estate. Her first client was someone, I think her father's friend. And why did they trust her? Because she's a lawyer. Now, let me tell you, this is another thing. If you're a lawyer, please start selling real estate. It's very easy. Because as a lawyer, many people will trust you, and many people will feel relaxed to hold you accountable, because it's easier to hold you accountable. Because anything you do, your license is at stake. So you see people that it's easy for them, more easy, lawyers, pastors, because naturally these people have trust. People who trust them naturally. And real estate is a business of trust. So like I'm saying, your success in real estate is also dependent on the quality of people you know and the quality of people that know you. Now, it's a good thing if you come from a background where you know people. It's a very good thing. But for those people like us that came from backgrounds where we know nobody, the other option you have is to attract your network. So, network, when it comes to network, you either born with the network, or you make the network, or you attract the network. What am I saying is, born with the network is, imagine David Adeleke. Imagine if David Adeleke, Davido, did not turn out to be a singer. Imagine coming from the Adeleke family. Just imagine coming from the Adeleke family. Naturally, you are born with network. Naturally, you have access to quality people. But on the other hand, if you're coming from my own type of background, whereby we don't know, we are not from any Adeleke families, you have to make your own network. You have to now start hustling to make your network. And how do you make network? Either you make network by positioning yourself in the right environment, or attracting the network. So positioning yourself in the right environment is, you have to start being in places where these people, where they go to, where they are. You You have to start going to these places. That's why don't blame realtors when you realtors say, okay, this Sunday I want to go and chill at social place. I want to go and chill at Eko so I can meet people. What are you trying to do? They're trying to make network, to grow network. Because when you go to a hotel, at the VIP section, definitely you meet anybody there is a VIP. When you travel first class, anybody traveling first class automatically is a VIP. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So what are you doing? You are positioning yourself in an environment where you can meet these A-list people. So 3 things. Either you're born with network, or you make your network, or you attract the network you want. So either you are born with the network you want, or you make the network you want, or you attract the network you want. So for making the network you want, you have to position yourself strategically. You have to position yourself strategically where they are. So it's one thing for you to be a graduate and say, okay, you know what? Because I want this network, I will get my master's from Harvard. I want to get my master's from Harvard so I can be around children of wealthy people. You don't know. You don't know. It's one thing for you to say, okay, you know what? I know it's going to be hard, but guess what? I'll find a way to surround myself around people that work in Shell. I want to surround myself with people that work in Shell, in the oil sector, so I can know at least 2-3 persons. And basically, all you need to do is just know 2-3 persons. From there, you're growing that network. 2-3 persons that will pick interest in you. You're growing that network. 2-3 persons. If one person from Shell, from an oil company, patronizes you, is comfortable with the experience. He is comfortable with the experience, satisfied with the product. Believe me, it will refer more persons to you. You're growing on that network. The third way is to attract the network you want. How do you attract the network you want? Position yourself online. So that's why where you run the sponsored ads you run. That's why someone like me, like I am now, I'm attracting you to me. Yes, for the realtors that will choose to work with us, that will choose to learn from our seminars, I'm attracting you to me. This video is attracting you to me. And this is how you attract your clients. Create videos, enlightening them about real estate, solving problems in real estate, creating marketing videos, putting good offers out there. Many will reach out to you. Yes, many will reach out to you. That's how you attract network. So, like I said, success in real estate is dependent on knowledge, network, smart work, and consistency. We've talked about knowledge. We're talking about network, and we're saying network. Network now, you either who you know or who knows you is very important. Now, you're either born with the network, or you create the network, or you attract the network. And the best way to create the network is what? Position yourself in environments where the people of quality networks are. Yes. Why do you think people go to churches like House on the Rock? Why do you think people go to churches like House on the Rock? Why do you think people go to churches like Christ Embassy? Then they will leave the small Christ Embassy branch on their street. They will go as far as the Lekki headquarters. Why do you think they are doing that? Network. Why do you think they are doing that? See, network has the capacity to change your life beyond words. Yes, in case you don't know, network has the capacity to change your life beyond words. It's very important. See, the network you build will determine, hey God, your network determines your income capacity. Your network determines your income capacity. That's the truth. So build network today. And many of you, where they are building network, we will not see you there. You will not see you there where they are building network. Every time you are using the excuse. You know the worst thing realtors can do to themselves? The worst thing a realtor can do to themselves is claiming the word introverts. Introverts. I'm an introvert. I don't like going out. Where they are holding functions, we will not see you. Lagos State will be holding entrepreneur functions where you meet fellow entrepreneurs, people who are running businesses. You will say, no, I'm an introvert. Let me stay in my house. You are killing yourself. As a realtor, if you wear the garment of introvert, I'm an introvert, you don't go to places to meet people. You don't go to, Yoruba will say, "Enu agbe." Do what you mean of enu agbe? Your mouth will dry. And it's a fact, it's true. As a realtor, it doesn't matter if you like be an introvert, if you like be an outgoing person, because of you need to sell, you need to start going to places to meet people. Yes, you need to start meeting people. And I tell realtors, surround yourself with successful realtors too. Oh, you don't know? Surround yourself with successful realtors. It will motivate you to sell. There's a saying, when you have 5 successful friends, you will be the 6th successful person. But when you have 5 foolish friends, you did not check where you're the 6th foolish person. There's a saying, when you have 5 successful friends, you'll be the 6th successful person. But when you have 5 foolish friends, you did not check well, you are the 6th person. So who are you surrounding yourself with? Network. Who are you? See, as a realtor, surround yourself with meaningful people, quality people, especially quality realtors that are doing well. It will motivate you. I've seen this over the years, and I don't know the word to explain it as, but I think it's grace, it's energy. It's energy. There's an energy when 5 people are doing well and you come in that circle, you'll be the 6th person doing well. But you see what some realtors will do, they'll be like, please, I don't have power. Especially ladies. Some ladies will be like, I don't know, I don't have power for their wala, I don't have power for their stress. Let me just be on my own. Network is very important. You need to surround yourself with people that matters. You understand? 2 heads are better than 1. But only you just stay, all in the name of, I'm an introvert. And you see one thing most ladies do, most female realtors like, I just want to be on my own. I beg. I know get women have stress, women have wahala. No. I just want to be on my own. On your own now. Move with successful realtors. Move with successful people. Then you will learn that thing they are doing that you're not doing. The truth is, the difference between a successful realtor and someone that is looking like it's not getting the right result, the difference is this: that person knows something you don't know, and that person is doing something you're not doing. That's just the truth. The difference within a realtor at 100 degrees, the big difference between a realtor at 100 level and a realtor at maybe 1% level is just that one is doing something the other is not doing, because one knows something the other does not know. So it's a big danger. It's like a very big danger. You're doing yourself a lot of danger. Like, it's dangerous to yourself to just keep to yourself as a realtor. You're saying you're not going anywhere. You're not moving anywhere. You're not, no. There's a function or there's a thought. You're like, let me just tell my own. I don't like noise. I don't like. In real estate business, you will like noise. You will like gathering. You will like paparazzi. You will like outing. Because these are the only ways you will network. Yes. And there's some persons who are making it from online sales. Fine, it's beautiful, it's good. Believe me, online will save you a lot of drama. You just be making your money from selling online. But the truth is, you can grow more. Why grow at a 50% capacity when you can grow more? When you can grow more. Yeah, selling, if you're a realtor and all the name of being an introvert, you're only doing, the only way you network is through online, running ads, people to come and buy your products, but you don't attend functions, you don't even go to executive locations to meet people. Let me tell you what you're doing. It's like someone owns hectares of land, and is choosing to just build a small bungalow of 1 bedroom. You're not using the full potential of the space. Same thing with a realtor that has basic knowledge, but is choosing not to network. You're not using your full potential. You will never get result at your full potential. A realtor who is choosing not to network, a realtor who is not networking, who is just choosing to run things by themselves, yes, will produce results. Yes, will produce desired results. For the fact that you're producing desired results doesn't mean it's the possible result. Hope you know that for the fact that you're getting desired results does not mean that is capable results. There's a big difference. Desired results are the results you want, you crave. Capable results are the results within your capabilities, the result within your capacity. Now, you might have a capacity of 1,000, but you might be getting results of 100 and you're satisfied with it. And that's what happened to so many realtors. So many realtors, all in the name of networking. I'm not networking. I don't like crowd. I don't like people. People stress me. I don't no. I just one or two friends is enough. I don't have power to be meeting people. I don't have power to be going. It's stressful. I don't go out. All in the name of all that. They are running at desired results, not capacity results, not capable results. So they are getting results they want, not results they are actually capable of. So some persons, with the level of knowledge and experience they have, they should be getting results of billions in a year. Result of billions. But for the fact that they choose not to network, they just want to stay on their own. Realtors hangouts, they don't attend. Realtor seminars, they don't attend. Functions, they don't attend. They don't even go to tours. They don't even go to executive meetings where they get to meet maybe A-list people to network with. For the fact that they don't even make this effort, they are closing sales, they are making hundreds of millions every year. But their capacity, by the function of their knowledge, they should be producing results in billions. But due to the fact that they are not sensitive towards networking, they are operating at desired results instead of capable results. In real estate is not a business of one man. It's a business of network. Yes. Real estate is a business of network. You must build a network. And what are the two networks you are building in as a realtor? You're building realtors of clienteles, and you're building network of teams. I don't know if this is making sense. As a realtor, you are as a person selling real estate, you have two functions to build two types of network. Network of quality clienteles, network of quality clients, and network of quality team members. Network of quality clients are the network of clients, quality clients that will patronize you. And these places, you attract them online, or you go to executive functions, executive places to meet them, to get them, to fish them. That's network of quality clients. Then network of quality team members. See, in one of these videos, I'll talk about building a team. It's very important to build a team. See, there are some days, and network marketing is now a thing. Network marketing is now a very functioning part of the real estate business that has come to stay. So almost all real estate companies adopt the network marketing method. Now, let me make one thing clear. In real estate, you should have a team. You should have a network of team. There are some days you will not make sales, but imagine you having 100 people as team members. 1, 2, 3, 4 persons will make sales, and you get indirect commissions. Indirect commissions. I will talk about how you earn in real estate. Towards the end of this video, I'll talk about how you earn. But first of all, I want to tell you the parameters that determine success, that are key of being successful in real estate. So we've talked about knowledge. We've talked about knowledge is what you know. What you know is very important in the real estate space. Updates. You need updates. So you need to position yourself in environments whereby they are disseminating informations that would help you grow in your real estate career. You need network. Who you know and who knows you are very important. We've discussed that. Number 3, smart work. Smart work. So the truth is, hard work pays, but smart work pays better. Yes, I don't know who needs to hear this. Hard work pays, but smart work pays better. Yes. So why it's very important to work hard as a realtor? It's also very important to work smart. Not everything that will require Jackie. There are some places you need your brain to calculate. You need to be 10 steps ahead. There are places you need to be 10 steps ahead. So do all. In real estate business requires you to work smart. So at some times, you don't even need to stress yourself. Oh, you don't know. Real estate business is not a business of. There are sometimes you don't need to be working like Jackie, talking to. Position yourself. There's sometimes all it will require you to do is just to create a video and say, if you've lost your property, if you've done this, blah 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 blah. Solve problem, talk about problems and solutions, and talk about if they want to solve a certain problem, how they can consult you. bam, and you see 100 people in your DM, you see 20 people, 30 people in your DM asking you asking to consult you on how to solve their problem, and in the process they end up buying another property from you. Smart work smart work can require you to say, okay, based on this season, how do I get bulk sales? Okay, what I will do, I will go to a company or a church or a cooperative and I will get them on board to buy the property. But guess what? The company might not be giving discount, but I'm ready to forfeit a certain percent of my commission, as long as it comes in bulk. As long as it comes in bulk, as long as it comes in 50 people buying at once, 30 people buying at once, I can let go of 20% of my commission. Okay, let's say if your commission is 20%, I can let go of 10%, so I will earn 10. I don't know if you understand. 10% of 1 billion. 10% of 1 billion is better than 20% of 100 million. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. 10% of 1 billion is way better than 20% of 100 million. So most times, the business will require you to be smart. To say, okay, I want to get bulk money in. How do I get this cooperative on board? This is what they are saying they can do. The company is not ready to go as low as this. Okay, can I forfeit 50% from my income? As long as there's bulk money coming in. So that's why I said what I said. I said 10% of 1 billion is better than 20% of 100 million. Because imagine if you pull this kind of stunt and you get 10% on 1 billion transaction, you made 100 million for yourself. But imagine if you're saying you want to stick to your 20%, you're not ready to let go of anything. At the end of the day, you'll be making 20% of just maybe the 100 million that comes in. That is, at the end of the day, you'll be making 20 million when you could have made 100 million. Everything is smart work. So there are times in real estate, to sell real estate, you must be sensitive about time and season and opportunities. Yes, there are so many opportunities in the real estate market. See, to sell real estate, you must be sensitive about what? Time and season, then opportunities. You must be sensitive towards these things. So there are times in real estate where you need smart work, not hard work. You don't need to carry your mouth and be talking to 1 million people. You just position an ad and would convey that message. See, smart work. Then the last but not the least, I intentionally placed this one last, consistency. Because the truth is, in real estate, I'll tell you the honest truth. There are times whereby water, let's say it like this. There are times whereby water go past Gary. Yes, selling real estate, there are times where water go past Gary. There are times whereby you go through pains you cannot explain. You are trying everything. You are doing everything, and it's like the whole universe is working against you. Yes, there are times like that selling real estate. Do you think it's always easy? Do you think selling real estate comes cheap? There are times whereby you'll be selling real estate. You've not made sales for 1 year. You've not made sales for 8 months. There are so many problems. Oh, please let me tell you, if you don't even have the heart, if you don't even have, as sweet as the money in real estate is, same is the problem. Oh, you know. See, there are times you even make sales. The client is saying he wants refund. I don't want the property anymore. I don't want it anymore. What do you do? There are times customers will even buy. At the end of the day, they are saying they want to sell immediately and they need you to sell it for them at initial rate. And now a customer bought a property for 5 million. 5 months down the line, he's saying he wants to sell it for 9 million. Something you just bought for 5 million, or because you told him that one of the selling points is in few months' time, a few years' time, the property will be valued for 9 million, which is actually a fact. But real estate is a business of time. The more you wait, the more the property mature in returns. So it's something that at least you would have given it 12 months to sell it at that, but he's saying he wants to sell it months later, and he's saying he wants you to sell it. And if you cannot sell it, it seems you are fake. You now start looking fake to me. Real estate is it's a deep business. Right? It's a deep business. But let's talk about consistency. See, if you don't have the culture of consistency, real estate is not a business for you. If you don't have a tough skin to stay for the long results. See, real estate is a business is a long-term game on all aspects, on the developers aspect, on the investors aspect, and even you selling. It's a business that you go in for the long game. You don't think about the short term when doing real estate. When trying to sell real estate, it's a business for the long game. So if you've not made sales 6 months, 1 year, see, there are people that have not made sales in 4 years and they are still up and running. They are still selling. They are still posting. There are people who haven't made sales in 2 years. You know how frustrating that is. Some persons, see, I won't lie to you. Some persons can become frustrated. Some persons are frustrated. They've tried. You know, some persons, there were times whereby some persons were always making sales back to back. All of a sudden, it just looks like the whole world is working against them. They stopped making sales. And for like 1 year, 2 years, they are struggling to pick. This is where, see, real estate will test your faith beyond words. Selling real estate, it will test your faith and your patience beyond words. You have to be patient and you have to be consistent. See, every successful real estate person has a track record of consistency. I will say it and I will say it again. Every successful realtor, every successful person you see selling real estate, looking like they are successful today, they have track records of consistency. They don't have record of 3 months, 4 months, and they stopped. They have track record of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and they kept on going. They kept on going. They kept on going. See, you must always find a reason to go, move on. The truth is, at the end of the day, everybody will become successful. It has to do with what you know and who you know. So, if you are struggling to make sales, you should be asking yourself, what am I not doing right? What is it that I don't know now? And what is it I'm doing differently? Yes, if it's looking like you're not getting the results you want, the desired result, ask yourself these 2 questions. What is it I don't know? And what is it I'm not doing right? And who is it I don't know? Because I told you, real estate is a business of knowledge and people. What you know and who you know. Then consistency is now the action of repeating the cycle. So it's very important. You must be consistent. See, there are days, I'm telling you, there are days you might not touch money for months. Let me not even lie to you. I will be honest. Permit me to be honest. Can I be honest? Can I actually be honest? Can I be honest? See, there are days in real estate, there are months you might not make sales. You are running hard. In fact, you are spending as high as 200k, 300k for sponsored ads. And you know, Meta ads, the money you need for placement keep increasing all the time. So there are days you spend money. You're not getting, like nothing is happening. All it takes is just one person, one transaction. I think you need to. These are one of the reasons you need to be present in real estate gatherings. You hear people tell you their success story. When people tell you their success story, you hear things like they've been trying to sell for 1 year, 2 years. All it took was just one transaction. After that one transaction, it was like the door of sales opened. The door of sales opened. Just that one transaction. You will now hear things like, after I made my first sales, he referred someone that referred someone that also referred someone, and that's how I start selling. That's all you just need is just one hit. One hit. Can you wait for that one hit? It might take time. For some persons, they are fortunate. It's days. For some persons, weeks. For some persons, months. For some persons, years. But can you wait for that one hit? Can you just wait for that breakthrough? It's near. And the truth is, if you check yourself, if you're doing all things right, in terms of gathering knowledge, going to the right locations, meeting the right people, attracting the right people, if you're doing all things right, the truth is, you will be able to feel it in your heart that it's close, success is close. Because every step you make, every move you make brings you closer. Check around you. Anybody who easily gets frustrated that I'm not selling real estate again, I'm not doing, and I'm tired, this thing is not working. Check, ask the person this question. How long have you tried? How long have you tried? And what have you tried? I don't know if you get. When you ask these questions, you see that the person have not really tried long for the results they are expecting. Everybody wants I want Mr. A results, but you've not sown Mr. A seed. And that's one of the flaws in the minds of many realtors of today. And you know, many young people joining real estate of today want quick money, fast money. It's a big problem in the industry. Many realtors want quick money, fast money. So they want the result of A. A was awarded the car, Venza, Highlander. A sold 100 plots. I want that result. Why is it not working for me? Real estate is not working. I'm leaving. A is doing. Check. They've not stayed long to sow what A has sown, but they want the result of A. These are actually the flaws. Then number 2, I said, ask the person, what have you been doing? When you now check the exercise, you find out that either this person has not been doing things Mr. A has been doing, but you want the result of Mr. A. So you're not doing what Mr. A is doing, but you want his result. How is that even possible? You will now hear things like, you ask the person, how many times do you go for marketing? How many times do you even go for seminars? One of the questions I ask doctors most times is this: what's your ad budget? How much do you spend on ads every month? You will now find out that some persons don't even have ad budget. Some persons will tell you, just 20K, 30K, 40K. 20K, 30K, 40K is what you spend on adverts, but you want the result of someone that's spending as high as 1.5 million every month on Instagram ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads. Are you joking? It's truth. You hear many mentors say it's like, this thing is hard to that lady. I'm going to call, okay, maybe I can't, maybe one day I'll bring her on this platform and she will talk. But I know many persons who will be like, I want her result. I want her result. She has won 4 cars. She has won 5 cars. I want her result. I want her result. And first thing I used to say to these realtors is, can I see your page? Check their page. Then I'll say, okay, can you go and check this person's page? Minimum every week, this person is making nothing less than 3 to 4 professional videos every week. Do you know what that costs? That costs money. That's an investment. The person is making 4 to 5 professional videos every week, and check, the person has been consistent for over 3 years. That's number 1. I said, okay, do you see graphic designers there? The person even hired a graphic designer. Number 3, do you see the amount of ads the person run per week? How much the person is spending on ads? Your page is literally empty. You, on the other hand, your page is literally empty. No content, no ad. But you want the results you want. Do you know how much he's spending? This person is spending as high as 400K, 500K. You've not even spent up to 10%, yet you want a result. How? These are the problems. We should inculcate habits of putting in work and being consistent with it. So real estate is a business where, you like it or not, for you to be top of your game every time, you must be consistent, because new things are always happening. It's a market where people are evolving, and you have to be ahead of the game. You must be consistent. It's not a business whereby, I know so many realtors, they cash out their first. I know a realtor cashed out his first 100 million, went missing. He did good things with it, though, he invested and all, but he went missing. He went to do other things, and good for him, went to do other business. And one of the things I told him that point is, keep 50% for insurance. 50% is not supposed to be touched. If I were you, out of 100 million plus, I would not even touch 50 million. It will be somewhere, kept somewhere, not to be touched until emergency. Then the remaining 50 million, at least invest another 50%, at least 20 million, 25 million back into real estate. Then the other 25, you use it to solve other things you want to solve. What was it? The person said, no, why, blah, blah, blah. Same way he made sales, he will keep making sales. So good. For a while, he went distant, he went mute, where he wasn't even active in real estate scene. I think over a year plus, he came back and he was like, okay, he's trying to sell again, trying to find his feet. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Trying to find his feet, it wasn't easy. Consistency, this is the power of consistency. You must be consistent. Selling real estate, you must be what? Consistent. It's not a business for short term. You must be consistent. You must think of the long run if you will be successful, if you want to be successful. So we've talked about consistency. Hopefully we'll talk about consistency, and this brings us to the end of selling real estate. Then I'll talk about how you earn in real estate. In real estate, you earn from what they call direct commission. Direct commission is when you make sales, the money that comes to you directly, a certain percent that comes to you. For landed properties, it's always within 10 to 20%, most times 10 to 20%. So when you sell a land of, let us say, 10 million, if it's 10%, you get 1 million. If it's 20%, you get 2 million as a commission. For buildings, most times it's always within 2.5% to 5%. Sure. Sometimes it goes as high as 10%, depending on the company and the property itself. So direct commission is the money you earn directly from selling any product. Indirect commission on the other hand is when you grow teams. When you grow teams and the team members make a sale, the team member earns direct commission. You as the upline earns indirect. So most times if it's a landed property where the direct commission might be 10%, the indirect might be 5%. So imagine if the person sold a plot of land of 10 million and he earns direct commission of, let's say, 15%. I don't know, that's 1.5 million. You as his upline will collect an indirect commission of 5%. And 5% of 10 million is, we automatically know that 500k. So you earn 500k for a transaction you know little or nothing about. All you just have to do is tell someone to also become a realtor. Tell someone about selling real estate and the person sells, you earn indirect. So there's also what we call third generation. Third generation is when you recruit somebody and they recruit somebody. When that last person makes sales, the person that made the sales gets direct commission. The person who recruited him gets indirect. You, as the third generation, sometimes we call them apex realtor. You get the third level commission, and that time can be like 2.5%, 1.5%, 2%, depending. So this is how you earn. You earn money by selling. In other places, you earn by recruiting. When you introduce the business to the person registers, comes on board, pays a certain admin fee and all, you also earn a certain money. This is how you earn money selling real estate. So I hope during the course of this video, I've been able to break it down, how you can earn and all. If you're interested in becoming a realtor today, if you're interested in selling real estate and you don't know how to go about it, but you want someone to guide you, walk your hand through the journey, gladly I submit myself to you. I'm Daniel Ramosele Adeola, and I've been doing this for over 7 years. And it's a good thing for me to say I've coached so many persons in the real estate industry, and it will be a good thing to have you on board. It will be my pleasure to have you on board and work with you. So if you're kind of new to the real estate space and you're looking for a brand to work with, you're looking for a coach to work with, I submit myself to you to work with you. And if you're a realtor, perhaps not your first time you've been making sales, but you're interested in working with us, kindly put a call through. Our numbers will be on the screen, or basically I can still call it 080-6291-9202. But from any platform you're seeing this video, our contact details are there. You can always contact us through those platforms. But like I said, even if you're a realtor and you're not new, but you're looking for a reputable brand to work with, you're looking for a reputable team to be part of, welcome to the Purple Land Consult. And it will be my pleasure to work with you. This brings us to the end of today's session, selling real estate by point one. Our next session, I hope this session was impactful. And if it was impactful, kindly drop a comment, kindly like this video, and kindly share, and kindly follow. So when we drop more videos, you'll be updated. This brings me to the end of this session. And like I say, we thank God for everything, and we thank you for watching to the end. Thank you very much.